Okay, so time to head on over to church. We're going to ride the bike to church on Sunday morning, June 5, 2017 for the Father's Day brunch. So let's get on over going to church. Church boy time. So we're going to ride a bike. That's what this video is going to be out. Going to church on Sunday morning. I was hoping it doesn't rain on me during this trip. Let's head on going. Back. Church boy time. We got a house over there for sale. There used to be a cop's house right there. There used to be another guy who used to live there too. He sold his house. Now the cop lived there, and now the cop that was living on that house is moving to Boynton Beach. And this is it. God had all that stuff in his house. Another house for sale, the duplex house. Some duplexes for rent. Oh look, we cut some tree stuff. And there's an upside down sign right there. Take out some trash. New furniture. Children's daycare center. I could cut through this field right here, but the grass right there is long. Might be some ticks. It has been treated for a while. This is Crook Road here that I'm now on. Every time I think of Crook Road, I think of James T. Kirk, captain of the USS Enterprise. You know, the Star Trek. Here's an empty lot at the village. These people used to these vendors used to come here and try to sell stuff, and the city kicked them all out. It's just an empty lot, like no one else is using it, but the city doesn't want anybody else using it going in the lot. That's how I push this button so I can cross the street. Kirk and Park Lane intersection. There I got a walk signal so I can go. A lot of times, sometimes I come on this crossing and people don't stop. So this is what I do on Sundays when I run my bike to church. This is the route I usually take. So now you know the route on the bike. This is the village, Kirkwood Village. This is a townhouse units. It's not an apartment, it's like a townhouse homeowners association. I used to know somebody who used to live here. See, Kirkwood Village. There's people in the street. Lady holding something. Canal. And some ditches. There's been quite a number of people who have actually gone through this, got off the road and gone in this ditch here. Some people have gotten seriously injured because it's such a deep ditch. But you don't really, especially when it gets rainy and it gets really wet in here, you don't really notice that it's there. And this is Memory Gardens funeral home. Come behind you. Funeral home over there. Cemetery right near the church. Okay, I go this way. That's the church right there. A Trump supporter lives in the house. Global Learning Preschool. There's a church. That's where the building we're going to have the Father's Day breakfast right there. And this is the church from the back side of the church. And there's the Valero gas station. I get gas there quite a lot. And what I do is I connect my bike to this air conditioner fence. Because even at church, people, you know, will steal things even in the church. No respect of property. So what I do, I'm here, I'm gonna lock the bike up. We go have breakfast. Hope you enjoyed the video. And the key, the bike lock, this little key here. It's actually a gun safe lock, a gun lock. But I use it for my bike lock. I connect it right here with this little tie. This is hard to do with just one hand. Like I said, it's difficult to do this with one hand. So look at it, like it's locked. We're going inside the church. station. Okay, so hopefully we'll have breakfast soon. There's the entrance of the church. Okay, so now church is ended. So now I'm on my way home, and it's raining right now. But it's just barely raining, so I'll ride the bike home from church. Church riding home in the rain. It's just barely raining, so I'll be alright. So, there's church people. And there's the river there. There's Cliff Road. Welcome back. There's the cemetery over there. And the church is back there. Riding home from church in the rain. Hope I don't get rolled by this person. Alright. So we're now headed home. So I'm not gonna record everything on this trip home because the bike ride going to church is already recorded. So stop. So when I was at church, they didn't have their breakfast today. So I had to go to Cumberland Farms to get a pretzel. But I'm taking a different road on the way home. I'm going on this road here. And so I'm going to go home. Oh look, another house for sale. A little tiny house. Okay, so we're moving on this road. This is a different route, another way for me to get home on this road, which is the road going to church. I went about another lane that way. Fog seems to be person. And I'm riding in a very light rain today on the bike. More bike riding on the way home. So this is what I see. Bike riding on the way home. There's a Montessori school right over there. This is a little approaching Gulf Street. Here. Behind me. I make a left turn. Montessori school. So home. And then there used to be a pit bull who used to live in that house. We used to always get out when I took the dogs for a walk. Well, streaming so down here. And there's Bayside Road. This is where I walk the dogs. Every so often I come down from that street, walk onto the sidewalk here, and there's two dogs that live in that house that Gypsy and Rinny always bark at. Shady Lane. And this is the road I took going to church. I'm almost home. On the bike ride home. Sound of the bike tire. Gypsy Pup is happy I'm home. Hey, Gypsy Pup. Gypsy Pup. Gypsy Pup. For lunch, I'm going to make this coconut shrimp in the fryer and the variety of fries. And there's Fritz looking for food. I keep thinking he's going to pass, and he's notice how skinny he's got, like right here. You can see almost his spine right on his back. But he seems to be doing okay right now. So, lunchtime. Okay, so we're outside. This is the Plantation. And these are the watermelon sprouts I was telling you about. Watermelon sprout. This watermelon sprouts are coming up. Right there, watermelon sprout. And I think I saw another one earlier. Too early, too small. There's a watermelon sprout right there. So you got some watermelon sprouts coming up. And a little itty bitty watermelon sprout coming up right by the... I'll move this over. You can see the watermelon plant is growing really big. It grows about a few inches every day. I come here and it gets bigger and bigger. So I got it tied up a little bit to keep it a little bit above the ground. And it'll start producing little watermelons pretty soon. For these little blossoms, they're going to be watermelons. I just hope it grows. And some of the mangoes that are getting ripe, and they're getting softer and riper. So hope I can pick some tomorrow and I can send them out. And when they arrive, they'll be good eating. So, okay, so we're gonna get watching my lunch. That's the update for today. Very rainy day, wet, moist day. Rinny didn't go outside yet. He's still sleeping probably. And there is Rinny, sound asleep. He's sleeping. Wink. Or he's sound asleep. Wink. He says, "Oh, wake up, you're sleeping. Don't wake me up. What are you waking me up for? I'm sleeping." It's when he's awake. His eyes open. When he falls asleep so much, he goes in these real deep sleeps. I have to shake him to make sure he's still alive. Wink. These are the mango slices. And the mango I had stuck in the freezer. So I got frozen mangoes. So I'll eat them as frozen mangoes.